Imagine after years of pain and suffering, you finally find a medication that works. That's what happened to Colton Croft, a young Virginia native battling an autoimmune disease. But Colton's progress was taken off track when his insurance said it would only cover a portion of the treatments necessary for him to reach remission, leaving him to figure out a way to pay for medication that could save his life. At just 17 years old, Colton Croft was given news no teenager wants to hear.
I got diagnosed in 2014 with Crohn's disease, and it's just been kind of a struggle since then.
The diagnosis came after a year of dealing with some debilitating symptoms.
Scary, the unknowing of it, you know what I mean? Being told that you'll kind of never be normal like you were before, how you'll always have this. It's just scary.
For a kid who played hockey and had an active social life, Colton's parents, Tim and Kathy, say it has been difficult to see their son go through this.
This is something you never wish on anybody, let alone your own son. And I've seen him struggle, and he keeps it well hidden from us and probably from everybody. But I know it's a struggle for him all the time.
For the last 6 years, Colton has been doing everything he can to find the right treatment plan for his diagnosis. But it wasn't until a life-threatening situation occurred that finally led him to some answers.
My Crohn's has a lot to do with stress. It may not affect other people like that, but mine has to do with, I think, more stress. So I was so stressed out during this time, new job, new career, that my Crohn's got so bad I ended up losing 35 pounds in 2 weeks.
That's when Colton decided to go to the Mayo Clinic for a second opinion. A colonoscopy showed a portion of his small intestine was only 2 millimeters in diameter, when it should be around the size of a garden hose.
This was severe, and I'm lucky to still be here today.
Colton had 19 inches of his small intestine removed during surgery.
I got really teary because in a weird way I was happy because finally we had like some answers, and it wasn't the answer we wanted to hear, but we knew that it was something that had to happen.
That was kind of the relief, I think, for us, that they're going to do something and they're on top of it.
Despite several complications, Colton was on the mend, and his doctors finally found a therapy that was working.
They decided to put me on Stelara, which is a biologic therapy.
A few treatments in, and Colton was feeling more like himself. But soon he would have to face another obstacle. After 5 successful treatments, Colton was informed his 6th dose would have to come from out of pocket to the tune of $24,000.
They want me to pay that. They want me to pay the 24 grand for the shot.
I mean, can you afford a $24,000 dose of medicine?
No. No. Not even close.
There's the potential for major consequences to Colton's health if he doesn't receive the medication on time.
The part about biologic therapy is that you can get immune to these drugs if you don't take them when you're supposed to take them. So the insurance company denying me my Stelara now could ultimately make me immune to this drug.
He needs 6 doses per year. Missing a treatment could result in Colton going back to square one.
And I'm 23 years old. There's only so many biologic therapies to treat Crohn's. And then what, I don't have anymore, and I just have to keep getting the surgery over and over and over again.
Colton's mom is a school secretary, and his dad works at a local mine. Paying for the medication out of pocket isn't an option for them.
You know, it's like, what are our options? I'd love to be able to say, here's a check, go get the shot, but I can't do that. I don't think many people are in that position. I struggle to remain optimistic because it's like, you worry, without this medicine, where's he going to end up?
It makes me very angry that someone in an office can choose a profit over my son's health. And I know other people have to deal with this. It's very frustrating, and for one medicine, one shot to cost almost $24,000, I don't understand.
After numerous calls to insurance companies, pharmacies, and even lawmakers, Colton still had no answers. He started speaking out about his struggles on social media in hopes of not only raising awareness, but connecting with people who might be going through the same thing.
Once you've been kicked down so many times, you kind of grasp for It's to the point where you don't know what else to do. You keep calling people and they keep giving you the same runaround answer of your plan doesn't allow that. It's to the point where I don't know who else to call to try and get it.
While Colton's healthcare battle continues,
Just kind of have to hope it happens, hope they approve it.
so does his passion to fight for what's right.
Maybe it'll change later down the road. This can help other people, including myself. That's great.
We did receive some good news from Colton. His secondary insurance has agreed to cover that 6th dose. And while he is thrilled to be back on track with his treatment, he's already preparing for the same battle this time next year as his primary insurance continues to cover only 5 out of the 6 treatments he needs each year.